Yo, what's up guys? In this video, I'm going to tell you whether or not you need to stop taking your medication while you're doing the snake diet. Okay, so I know this is a very popular question, and I also know Cole's official stance on it, which is yes, you need to stop taking everything when you fast. You know, no coffee, no pharmaceuticals, like none of that stuff, because you don't need it. Now, I actually don't agree with this, but it depends. I think a lot of stuff like blood pressure medicine, you can probably stop if your blood pressure drops. I think that's fairly unnecessary. Coffee, I'm guilty of drinking coffee in the morning even when I'm fasting because I need that first cup of the day. Just helps, you know. As far as like, let's say, you know, antidepressants or something like that, I would say you can reduce the dose if you want, if you feel like you need to, or I would even say that you can continue taking them, right? And I know this is like not what Cole says. He says stop taking them, but I believe, and I could be wrong, I haven't like talked to his doctor or anything, I believe that he's against them in general. So I think that might be influencing a little bit of his stance on that. From what I've seen in his other videos, he's very like anti pharmaceuticals, like anything. If I recall, I think he was in AA for a few years, and I know a lot of people who go to AA and they get out and they get sober, they become like, you know, they have this mentality of like, you don't need anything, right? Don't take an aspirin when you have a headache. Don't take Tylenol. Don't do this, don't do that, because you don't need it, right? And I think there's definitely some truth to that for sure. I think most things you probably don't need to take unless it's, you know, if you have a splitting headache and you have like some important work to do, maybe take the Tylenol just so you can get the work done, right? If you do, like I do Muay Thai sometimes I get banged up and I want to take something to make the pain go away. Is that good for me long term? I don't know, but at the end of the day, I got work to do. I don't want to be worried that like my shoulder hurts or, you know, I have a knot on my head or something. You know, furthermore, like I don't think, you know, let's be real, right? I take Wellbutrin, right, every day, and it's an antidepressant. And I've noticed that since I started taking it, I have more energy. The like annoying tasks that like when I wasn't taking it, I would just feel this like overwhelming sense of like dread about doing it. I can do them now, no problem. Right now, I can sit on my computer and I can work for hours on things that before I wouldn't have been able to hold my attention. Now, I guess you could make the argument that you know, doing that is really like holding me back, because if I wasn't taking that and I wouldn't be able to do those things, then it would push me to like find something else to do that would ultimately be more fulfilling. And I guess there is some truth to that, but at the end of the day, you know, we all have a certain type of lifestyle that we want to live, right? We have like things that we want to fulfill, and you know, maybe we're just trying to drop a little weight and not like rearrange our entire lives as a result of, you know, changing our eating schedule. But, you know, it just depends how extreme you want to get with it. Like obviously some people, they're going to start fasting, they're going to notice crazy results and they're going to jump in head first. Other people, maybe it's just going to be another tool in their arsenal that they already have a lot of tools in. So you just have to decide which one you are, right? Anyway, yeah, that was my little spiel about should you take your medication when you are on the snake diet, when you're fasting. I guess to just sum it up, it depends, you know, don't like, and obviously I have to say like consult with your doctor, blah, 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 but you know, your doctor's job is to not get sued, right? Your doctor's job is to do what the book tells him to do so that he's not going to get sued for malpractice later on. And this is not medical advice, blah, blah, blah. Like I'm saying the same thing so I don't get sued for some like idiot, like not taking their heart medicine or some having a seizure because they didn't, I don't know, whatever, who knows, right? Not that this happens when you fast. I'm just saying, it's an example. Anyway, suss it out, like see how you feel, right? If you feel good, then continue. If you feel like shit, then go back to what you were doing the last time you felt good. Cool? Awesome. Yeah, like, subscribe, comment. Peace.